reading vlog. I have been so bad at reading my physical books, my books at all. I've been reading a lot of comics and doing a lot of not reading and watching things instead, which is not good. And so I think I should do a reading vlog. I am on a trip right now. I think there's no better time than traveling and being by the pool to knock out some good, tangible, physical reading. On the way here, I started On Her Terms by Amy Spalding. I got about 40 pages in on my flight, but it was so early I ended up just not being able to keep my eyes open. But I do think I'll be able to knock this one out like poolside really, really easily. And then I didn't know what to do because I don't want to bring a bunch of books, so I figured I'd bring a book that I'm a little bit scared of size-wise, and that is The Bee Sting by Paul Murray. I chose this one for that, but also recently at book club, somebody read this, really, really liked it. I am nervous. They said there was a chunk, like a decent chunk with 0 punctuation, so we're gonna see how that goes. But anyways, I'm 40 pages into On Her Terms by Amy Spalding, and then we're gonna see, I don't know if it's too optimistic to be through both books, but I think we can be decently into The Bee Sting. Last night, in this really comfortable bed, I read a few more chapters. I got to page 72, which is the start of chapter 6 in On Her Terms by Amy Spalding. So far, this is the 3rd book in the series. This is the least relatable main character to me, but the most on-point pop culture writing that Amy Spalding has achieved. Like, the writing in this is so spot on, which does mean in a few years it will be outdated, and then a few years after that it will be a good throwback. But in the moment, this is gold. Like, there are references to Fight Master, and I honestly think there was even something about Yellow Jackets. I'm gonna keep reading. I really thought I would read a lot by the pool, but that has not happened. Not at all. Tomorrow might be the day for that though. I really truly thought I would knock this book out incredibly quickly and be on to The Bee Sting, but you know, such is life. I only read on the plane. I didn't touch my book at the pool. I brought it with me every single time, and I didn't crack it open once. So I had so much reading to do on my flight home, and I got to chapter 22, which was all but about like 45 pages. I did, a secret I will share with you, I did have to skip one chapter because I was not about to read a spicy chapter in the middle seat of an airplane. So I got home last night, and then this morning I finished those 45 pages plus the spicy chapter, and I just cannot not sound like a broken record. I love Amy Spalding's writing so much. It is something that is so reference heavy that it might not age the best, but I have such a blast reading the characters, the banter between every single character. Every conversation is funny. Like, somehow there's always a humorous tone, and it doesn't miss. It just does not miss. So I think that's incredibly hard to do, and this is an author who has done it not once, not twice, but 3 times very successfully, and more successfully each time. Like I said, I relate to this main character the least out of the other 2 books in this series, but this one gave you such a well-rounded glimpse at all of the other characters that we get to know from the book 1 and book 2 stories and plots, and like you get a really like well-rounded view of what this friend group is like, and that is something that is just full of queer joy. And I just cannot not say Amy Spalding is the best. Like, it's right up there with Alexandra Bellefleur for me. And I mean, there's blurbs on the back from Ashley Herring Blake. Like, if you haven't picked these ones up, please just do it. Please just pick up the first one. And I promise you, before you know it, you will be begging for more of these. So I hope that 3 is not the end. I hope that we just keep going forever and ever with these and meet new characters and explore the characters that we have met and loved. And this is exactly what I needed to get out of my reading slump. I was way too ambitious with what I brought, but at the same time, that 100% encouraged me to just enjoy what I was reading. And I could not tell you before taking this trip the last time that I sat down for like hours at a time to read a book. So like, yes, I was stuck on an airplane, but I wasn't mad about it because I had such a fun book to read. So now I am only 2 books behind on my Storygraph goal for the year so far, which is much better than 3, and I will take it, and I will start the beasting now happily.